the momsAWARE video series. Today's edition is the vinegar of the Four Thieves. It's a great recipe passed down for many generations since the time of the plague to protect people from illness. It can also be taken internally depending on what herbs you use and which recipe you follow. This one I use for cleaning anywhere in the house as well as for spraying and if someone's sick in the air. 6 herbs, apple cider vinegar. The 6 herbs are wormwood, mint, lavender, rue, sage, and rosemary. And again, these can be varied. So all you do is take a handful of the herb. It can be either fresh or dried. I just happen to have a mint, and these I have dried. And you take a handful of the herb, put it into the jar, and then kind of like an assembly line, just put every herb that you're using in your recipe in there. I just do it by sight. You probably could measure what about a handful is and do that. This, I'm just going to use the rest of this. And this is the rue. Take a handful of this, put that in. And then finally the lavender, which makes it smell really good and is also a disinfecting herb. Lavender is very cleansing besides smelling good. So then you're going to put the herbs aside and take your apple cider vinegar, your raw apple cider vinegar, something you can make even if you're prone to do that, and then just pour it in and cover the herbs, and that's it. What happens next happens over a period of 3 to 6 weeks where the herbs slowly infuse into the vinegar. And I'm going to add a second bottle, or at least you can fill it as high as you want. Not too high though, you want to leave some room. And then you're just going to put on a top. It could be a plastic lid if you'd like. And you're going to let it sit for 3 to 6 weeks in a cool, dark spot. Every day or two you're going to want to just shake it once or twice a day just to keep them infusing. If you don't get to it but twice a week, that's probably fine. I just like to do it every day if I can. And it sits for 3 to 6 weeks. After you've completed the 3 to 6 weeks of waiting, you're ready to strain and then use it. So you take the top off. You can do this into a mason jar, straining it. I like doing this 2-step process. It just works better for me. And then you just simply pour it out. You dump the herbs. And what you have, all right, dump those. And what you have is your vinegar mixture. You can strain it again if you didn't feel like you got all the herbs, but you just then pour it into a bottle like this. You can dilute it if you want. You don't have to. I use it full strength. I use it in the kitchen, the bathrooms, everywhere, and it's a great disinfectant. And that's today's edition, the vinegar of the Four Thieves. Thanks for watching.